Hello, welcome to my channel again. So today we are going to solve some of the questions of ratio in a proportion. So first read the question. It says in 60 liters of milk and water, ratio of milk and water is 2:1. So here we have, let's say, milk and water. The ratio is 2:1 initially. Now the question is how much amount of water should be added so that the milk and ratio become 1:2. So the final ratio is going to be 1:2, and here we add only water. Okay, so only water is added here. So only water is added. Now the question is how much. So this is what the question is asking. Okay, right now. So let's discuss how we are going to find the value. Let's see. So first of all, let's understand here. Whenever we added here, what we added here, we added water. So this amount of milk will be the same, because according to the question, it says only the amount of water is added. So no change in what? No change in the milk amount. What is the milk amount here? 2. What is the milk amount here? 1. So we have to make it 2. So multiply by 2. So it will become how much? 2:4. Now the amount is equal. Alright. Okay. Now what is the question? The question is that how much amount is added here. Initially that amount here, how much is that? Here this one. Now it becomes how much? 4. So how much added? 3. And we have to find this equivalence of 3. Now in this question, in the previous, look here, see here, what is the total amount? 60 liters. And what is the total here? 2 plus 1 is 3, right? 2 plus 1 is how much? 3. And this 3 is equivalent with how much? This 3 is equivalent with 60 liters. Alright, and again we have to find the value of how much? 3. So the answer is going to be how much? 60 liters. So this is our answer of this question. So we have milk and water in the ratio 9:4. Now on adding 4 liters of water, so in this we add that how much? 4 liter, and then the ratio of milk and water become how much? 3:2, right? So the amount of milk and water becomes 3:2. Now the question is find the total quantity of the original mixture. Okay, so you have to find the original mixture total amount. What is the original total here? 9 plus 4 is how much? 13. So the question is asking what is 13 in a real term, right? No amount of milk added, right? So no change in the milk, but what is the milk value here? 3. What is the milk value here? 9. So since there is no change in the amount of milk, we have to make it 9. So what we have to do? We have to multiply by 3. So multiply by 3. 3 into 3 is 9. Now it becomes 6. Okay. Alright. Now see here. Initially the amount of water is 4. Now it becomes how much? 6. So how much added? 2. Right? But according to the question, the added amount of water is how much? 4 liter. So 2 is equivalent with how much? 4 liter. So this implies 1 is equivalent with how much? 2 liter. But we have to find the value of 13. So what is the 13 equal to? 13 equal to 13 into 2 is 26 liter. Okay, this is how we have to solve the question. Let me remind how the process goes. See, according to the question here, we have added only water. So no change in the amount of the milk. What is the amount here? 9. What is the amount here? 3. So this should be equal. The quantity of milk should be equal. So we have to multiply here by 3. So we make them equal, 9 and a 9. So initially the amount of water is 4. Now it becomes 6. So how much amount of water is added? in it's what is 2, but this 2 is equivalent with, according to the question, the actual amount is 4 liters, so 2 is equivalent with 4 liter, 1 is equivalent with 2 liter, so 13 is equivalent with 26 liter. Let's move to the next question. Now here comes the next question. It's a very typical question of income and expenditure. So according to the question, what says income of A and B are in the ratio 9:4 and the expenditure is 7:3, and if each one save 2000, what are their income? Okay, first of all, we know what is a saving. Saving is nothing but income minus expenditure. This we all know. Okay, so here first let's see here what is the ratio of income of A and income of B. First it says the income is 9:4, right? So these are the ratio of income. And then what is the expenditure ratio? Expenditure ratio is how much? 7:3. Okay, this is your expenditure, EA and EB. Okay, so these are the ratio of the expenditure and this is the ratio of the income. Now income minus expenditure will be your saving, right? Now according to the question, if it says it's each one save 2000, that means their savings should be equal. Now as I have said, what is the saving here? Saving, the formula of saving is income minus expenditure. So if you want to find the saving here, so 9 minus 7 is how much? 2. 4 minus 3 is how much? 1. So these are not equal. According to the question, it should be equal because it says each A also saves A saves how much rupees? 2000, and B also saves 2000 rupees. So what we have to do here is that it's a very simple logic. Okay, so first of all you need to find the difference. What is the difference here? 9 minus 4 is 5, and what is the difference here? 7 minus 3 is how much? 4. Okay, so these are the difference. Now what I'm suggesting is that, see this difference, so make it equal. Okay, so how we are going to make it equal? 5 and 4 are equal at how much? 20. So you multiply here by 4. If you multiply here by 4, 5 into 4 is 20, so this will be how much? 16, and this will be how much? 36. Similarly on this 4 you multiply by 5, so that they become, difference become equal. So what is the value now? 5 into 3 is 15, 5 into 7 is 35. Okay, so now what is so let's write it down. So it becomes first, okay, so it becomes how much? So it becomes, see, in 36 is to 16, and another one is 35 and 15. Now okay, look at here, this is income, and these are the expenses. Now 36 minus 35 is 1, 16 minus 5. So this, now they are equal, right? So it's a very same reason that we have to make the difference equal. So we are multiplying here by 4 and here by 5. Now this 1, so this value of 1 here is equivalent with how much? 2000 according to the question, right? So this is given as 2000 saving, and what we have to find? We have to find the incomes. And what is the income equal to? Income of A. What is income of A? 36. So 36 is equal to how much now? 72,000. So this will be your income of A in exact money, right? And what is the income of B? Income of B here is how much? 16. So 1 is equivalent with 2000, to 16 will be equivalent with how much? 32,000, and this is your income of B. So we have to choose the correct answer. So what is the correct answer? 72 and 32. So option D is your correct answer. Let's move to the next question. Okay, let's go for the next question. This question is similar with the previous question. Here what is given? Income of the ratio of the income is given, and then ratio of expenditure is given, and the savings are given. In this case the savings are not equal. In the previous one the savings are equal, 2000 and 2000 each, but here the savings are different. A saves 2000 while B saves 900. So as usual we have to write like so here what is given, 3:2 is given. This is income of A, and then write the ratio of expenditure 4:3. So this is income ratio, right, and this is expenditure ratio, right? Okay, and then what is given here, the savings are 2000 and the 900. So here we are going to write 2000, and on the side of this B we will write 900. Now in this method we are going to use the cross product method. Okay, this is the shortcut. Now what we are going to do is multiply with this, so it becomes 3 into 3, sorry, it becomes 3 into 3 is 9. Now 4 into 2 is becomes 8. Now what is the difference here? 1. Now multiply 3 with 2000, so it will be 6000. Multiply 4 with 900, so it will become 3600. And what is the difference between the two? The difference between the two is 2400, but this 2400 will be equivalent with how much? This difference 1. So 1 is equivalent with 2400 rupees, but we have to find the income, and what will be 4800. So what is the correct answer? Correct answer is option A. Let's move to the next question. This one is very typical of SSC question. SSC, right? It's a chasing of a rabbit by a dog, or maybe a chasing of a thief by a policeman. Okay, so let's see. A dog chases a rabbit. Dog takes 6 steps for every 7 steps. Okay, so here we have a dog and we have a rabbit. So what is the ratio of their steps? So here dog takes how many? 6 steps, while rabbit takes how many? 7 steps. So this is the ratio of their speed. And then it says the distance covered by the rabbit in 6 leaps is equal to distance covered by dog in how 5 leaps. So dog and the rabbit again. Here 5 leaps. 5 leaps is 5 leaps of dog is equivalent with how much? Equivalent with 6 leaps of rabbit, right? So what I'm suggesting is that let's take the total distance as, let's say, 30 meter. If you take the distance as 30 meter, so 5 leaps. Okay, in 5 leaps of dogs he cover how many distance? 30 meters. So one leap, in one leap how much? 6 meter, right? 30 divided by 5, 6. Now similarly a rabbit in 6 leaps take how many? 30 meter. So in one leap rabbit will take how many? 30 divided by 6, so 5 meter. Okay, so this is what? This is 1 step. 1 step distance is, so 1 step. Okay, 1 step. 1 step. Dog covers 6 meter. 1 step. Rabbit cover how many? 5 meter. Now we have to find the ratio of their speed. Okay, so dog takes how many? 6 steps. So in 6 steps how many distance he will the dog will travel? In 1 step he travels 6, so it will be 6 into 6 meter. Similarly for a rabbit, in a step, in 1 step the rabbit travels how many? 5 meters, so it will be 7 into 5, so it will be 36 and 35. So that is the correct answer, 36 and 35. Now if you want to do in a very shortcut method, so let's see what is the step then. So let me explain. If you want to do it like, what is the okay, what was the steps here? 6 and 7. So dog and rabbit, it was 6 and 7. And then what are the steps they take? Dog takes how many? 5 leaps, and rabbit take 6 leaps. So dog takes 5 and the rabbit takes 6. And if you have to find the ratio, then what you have to do is that you just cross multiply. Now 6 into 6 is how much? 36 is 2. Now 7 into 5 is 35, and that's your answer. Hope it helps you understand better in ratio and proportion question, and do subscribe to my channel to bring more updates and more questions related with banking and SSC. Thank you again.